Live audio. Sorry you missed the whole champ lock-in. It was really exciting. There were some very colorful jokes, but you missed it all. So we're going to wait until the 3-minute delay begins. So just sit tight, get a snack, say a prayer, whatever you're doing. We'll be back in 3 minutes. One thing to point out as we are waiting for the game to begin, Late Snake, the team on the left, almost went for the full purple comp. That Thresh lock-in at the very last second kind of ruined that lineup. They could have gotten that purple power bonus, but instead they're just a bunch of losers. Meanwhile, Copper Hills went for a serious lock-in phase. They did not try to color coordinate one bit. We'll see how their skins line up. But at least for now, they just look like a bunch of silly people. Okay, we are loading into the game now. I'm assuming that our stream can actually pick up the game. It's looking like it might be struggling. I will be right back in a minute. Okay, it looks like we have video. I'm going to start you off with a little bit of a rundown of the two teams. Oh, that's not what we wanted to get rid of. There we go. Okay, let's go through player by player. First, on the side of Late Snake, in ADC, we've got Duckathon, the Tristana. Duckathon is an old veteran of the game, started playing probably 10 years ago at this point. Plays lots of ADC. Unfortunately, was never able to go pro due to the fact that he got married. But he did have one successful game playing for Anaheim High School. I actually think they lost, but he played in that game. Second, going down the line, we have Dunham Crazy in the top lane. He's the Shen. He has a bit of the Childers blood in him. He has been playing this game since he was probably 8 years old, which happens to be back in 2008, 2007, however old he is. He's been playing this game since season 1. Unfortunately, this is not his original account, so this account isn't quite that old, but definitely brings a lot of wisdom and experience to the Rift. Going down the line, next we have Poke You Hard, another member of the Childers clan. The youngest, he is the baby of the family, but don't let that convince you that he's inexperienced. He has also been playing for probably 10 years at this point. He is loving his time in the jungle and is always a threat. He's got a nice, slow, careful playstyle. Expect to see him do lots of full clear before he gets too crazy with this. Next up is Game. He is the copycat of the group. He wrote his name after game name. He has been playing also since high school, which was, 6-7 years ago? I don't know. He's the person I know the least about, but he is your mid laner today, and he is looking scary on that Vigar. And finally, supporting with the Thresh, we have Game Name. He is the anchor of this Late Snake team, the only member of the team to have played in a a college competitive team. He played on the Snow College League of Legends team. I think he peaked Masters, perhaps. Very scary player, and he's going to be driving a lot of these plays. Now over to the side of Copper Hills, top lane, we have Deadly Skywalker. He's a new member to the team. He is the rookie on Copper Hills varsity this year, but he has made a big impact on that top lane. He loves that Mordekaiser. He likes playing aggressive bruisers, and he's going to want to be fighting all game. In the jungle, we have a substitute. Unfortunately, it's Marco's birthday, so happy birthday, Marco. You missed our game. But instead, we have our substitute, Sonoflaren. He is somewhat new to League of Legends, but learning quickly, and he is full of aggression. He's going to be fighting all game long. In mid lane, we have Bastion, the team captain for Copper Hills. Highest ranked on the team, and definitely the scariest player. He loves assassins, he loves mages. He's going to be doing lots of damage this game. In the bot lane, we have Milk on Misfortune. And Milk has been our ADC for 2 seasons now. Great at getting it done. Never misses a skill shot. That's why he plays people like Misfortune. And that person getting killed right there is Absolute Unit, our support. This is his first season on support. He spent last season in our top lane. He loves playing tanks, but he is also great with supports. You see him on the Rel, one of his most famous picks, but he's also terrifying with a Blitzcrank hook. And that is our lineup. As you've seen, Late Snake is already ahead by 1 kill and about 1,000 gold up. And Bastion going for the kill on Game. Couldn't quite get him, got the root off, but he was under turret. Maybe Bastion could have dove that, but it's a little early to be looking for something like that. Looks like Skywalker is pushing the lane, trying to get this back. So maybe he can do a recall, or maybe he's just going to dance around in front of the Shen. And almost all of Late Snake took it back at the same time. They're all walking back to lane. The only people interacting with each other all right now are crazy. Oh, and he's going in. The Shen wants to fight this Mordekaiser. Gets a little burned out. Pretty even trade. Nothing too crazy happening. Both junglers happy to take a slow game, do lots of farming. Bastion trying to couldn't quite hit the chain on Game. They're just going to separate. And our camera is flip-flopping all over. It doesn't even know what to look for. And we're going to settle on just people farming. Neither side playing aggressive yet. I think they're trying to get a feel for each other. Copper Hills really doesn't want to lose this game. Ooh. Bastion getting stunned out, but he's got the 6, while Game does not. He's got the double root. And once again, he is under the turret rooted. That one would have been a little sketchier to dive. But you know Bastion really wants to convert one of these into a kill. And Milk getting burnt. He's on fire. He's running. Duckathon trying to get the last hit. He's diving. He goes on a turret. He'll jump, and he's out. Successful tower dive for Late Snake, bringing the score to 2-0. And Game still a level down, not afraid. And Absolute Unit is going in alone. He doesn't care this ADC's dead. He wants to fight. Unfortunately, that was a stupid decision, and he is dead. Meanwhile, top lane still pushing minions back and forth, not doing anything exciting. Looks like some turret plates are going over to the side of Late Snake, and already the gold difference is about 2,000. Late Snake going for the dragon. It looks like it's going to be completely uncontested. They have a lot of vision up into the jungle, so I don't think anything's taken them by surprise here. This is just the first Drake of the game. Doesn't mean too much, but that extra healing is going to make their life a little bit easier for the rest of the game. Oh, Crazy's going in. They're hitting each other. They're whacking. Nothing really coming from that. Those are two beefy boys, and they are not going to be doing too much damage to one another. We've got the Kayn in position. It looks like he's maybe going for a long gank, or maybe he's just going to try to steal some jungle camps. Probably the safer choice. A Shen is very difficult to burst down, even this early in the game. Game finally hit level 6. I don't know why he was so behind in XP, but now he should be able to hold his own against the LeBlanc. A lot of blue images circling up around mid lane. Late Snake wants to make a play on Bastion while he's alone. See the pings coming in now. They're trying to grab him, but that LeBlanc is squirrely. Probably not going to get anything on him. And looks like our internet just froze for a second. I don't know what exactly happened there. Oh well. Lots of pings going on around Bottom River. Looks like Copper Hills maybe wants to make a play that side. And this Misfortune pushing up far with the Thresh right there. Game Name doesn't miss these, and he got the hook. And just like that, 3-man. Oh, he goes for the ult. Couldn't quite do any damage there. But now Kayn and LeBlanc coming in for the collapse. Can they get anything back? This bot lane has been handing over kills to Late Snake all game. They would really like to get some kills, but instead we're going to watch Skywalker and Crazy. Ooh, lots of damage there. The Shen is low. He has to flash out. Flash followed. Death Realm's going to end, and he doesn't get out of there. First kill for Copper Hills goes to Skywalker.
Sorry, we're behind.
And you see Game Name just hiding in that bush, waiting for someone to walk up so we can get another hook. But now he's coming out. Lane stayed pretty even between the two. Neither one. Bastion fishing. He got the root. Game couldn't quite make anything out of that stun. They're going to separate. Good trade for Bastion. Crazy. Seeing if he can get back some lost XP after that death. It's not too bad if a Shen falls behind. He's really more of a support later in the game. But you don't want to give that Mordekaiser too much gold. Game Name, very aggressive, pushing up into the minion wave and really forcing these Copper Hills players off. Not too much action from either jungler yet, which is surprising considering that they're both assassins. Again, I think there's a lot of people playing careful, trying to get the right feel for how this game is actually going to go. Welcome Salix Cat to the stream. Go do your homework, Lucas. Also tell your mom happy birthday. We've got Game Name up mid trying to make something happen, but against a LeBlanc, it's really hard to get these dives. Got a lot of dashes. Top lane still just trading hits back and forth. This is looking a little bit like a Korean pro game. They don't really want to fight each other. They're just happy to play Farming Simulator. And Kane is going for the Rift Herald. He's on vision. The late snake has a chance to answer. Looks like they might just be giving this one up. Duckathon is alone. This could be Copper's chance to get something done, but it's looking like a bait with the Thresh and Nocturne that close. Bastion just clearing out some vision. That's the most kills we've seen in the last 5 minutes, so congratulations to Bastion. Copper Hills really wants to get this Rift Herald. They're now moving 3 men onto the area. Meanwhile, Milk is going in for a fight. Absolute Unit goes all in, but this is exactly what Late Snake wanted. They have the Nocturne right there. Oh, but they all just stand there in the Misfortune ult. That has a ton of damage back. Duckathon going in. Does get the kill on Milk. Used his flash. He didn't need to do that, but he's probably not using his brain right now. That's okay. And there's the dive. And Absolute Unit is down. Killing spree for the Nocturne. That's going to be scary late game. He can delete an ADC if they're not careful. Copper Hills is going to circle up, get this dragon. Or not Copper Hills, sorry, that's Late Snake. Because Copper Hills put so many of their men up top to get that Rift Herald, Late Snake had the chance to make the plays bot lane that they wanted. Bastion's in the area, but he's the only one. I don't think he's going to try to do anything crazy for this dragon. This is still only second Drake, doesn't mean too much, but Late Snake is one Drake away from Soul Point. Still trading going back and forth, but not too many solo kills, not too many outplays happening. Mostly just teams stalling until their junglers can get there to help. While we're waiting, I'll tell you guys a joke. Why did the blind man fall in the well? Because he couldn't see that well. You get it? Get it? It's wordplay. That's what they pay me for. And in the meantime, nothing has changed. People are still farming. We can take a little look at comparisons of farms. I don't know if I can rearrange these people. I can. Let's get these people in the right lane. Okay. Side-by-side comparison. Let's see how people are doing. It looks like in every lane, except, well, it's pretty even now. Oh, and Crazy gets taken out again by Skywalker. This Mordekaiser's looking scary. He's got his first full item. Oh, an Absolute Unit wants to make a play on the Thresh. Bastion is there. Game name might be caught out. The Root's there. Duckathon's there. Just gonna knock Bastion away, and now Milk is here to try to get the damage. Game name running. The flash, the ult. Game name, oh, gets out with a sliver of health left. But now Duckathon's caught out. He is not getting out of that one. That is a dead little blue munchkin. Game, trying to get some gold back. He is too slow. Couldn't quite catch the stun on the Misfortune. Copper Hills evening the score quite a bit. Now the gold lead has dropped to 1k, much more manageable. We see Pokehard trying to come back and get some gold on his side, and they are going to two-man this Mordekaiser. He doesn't have ult, so this will be a 2v1, but he gets the tower. Now the 2v2. Aiden is down. Sono flaring, riding inside the Shen, but he's not going to get anywhere. 2 for a tower. Still not too bad gold-wise for Copper Hills, but they did lose a little bit out of that trade. Bastion really wants to get this kill on game. He's got the root. Is he going for the second root? Oh, almost gets deleted by that Vigar ultimate. And Bastion gets outplayed. Looks like we've got a little bit of a trap set here for Sono Flaren. Pokehard and Game Name were both waiting in that bush, and he is just dead. He has no chance to do anything there. He was CC'd for almost that entire fight. And now Late Snake gets to steal some of the jungle away from Copper Hills. That's gold that Copper Hills will not be able to pick up. Meanwhile, Duckathon has been left alone for a while. This could be Copper Hills' chance to do a tower dive. Looks like they're content just getting a little bit of tower damage. Overstayed just a little bit. Absolute Unit took more damage than they should have there. but a pretty fair trade overall. Bastion wants revenge. Game killed him last time, but this time he won't have his ult. Bastion will. And he is content to back off. Late Snake kind of extending their gold lead back again. They're back up to 3,000 up. With 6 more kills, that makes sense. And Skywalker was trying to pull something sneaky, but he didn't know he was standing on a ward. Game gets some free damage on him. There might be a fight over this control ward. We'll see if Copper Hills steps up, and they are happy to just back off. Bastion looking. He's going to try. Couldn't quite connect with that distortion. He's going to back off. Meanwhile, Sono Flaren trying to get an easy pick on this Thresh, but he doesn't know just how many friends Thresh has. And now Copper Hills is the ones running away. They abandoned him, left him for dead. Probably the smart choice in that situation. Skywalker and Crazy fighting again. They're going to go into the Death Realm. Game's going to do a little dance while he's waiting for them to come back out into the real world. But will Shen be dead by the time they come out? It's close. It is close. Oh, and that blast cone saved his life at the very last second. Got out with 100 health. Duckathon wanting to fight. Absolute unit jumps the wall. Late Snake is in position to take this dragon. With Deadly Skywalker dead, Copper Hills will be down a man. They have vision of the dragon, though. They might try to make a play for this. This is Soul Point. Or sorry, this will put them on Soul Point, meaning if Copper Hills gets up to a 4th straight, or not Copper Hills, whoever this team is, if Late Snake gets a 4th straight kill, they get a permanent bonus that will make them do a lot more damage. Copper Hills will not be able to just look away while the next dragon spawns, or that's almost a guaranteed game loss. A lot of people moving mid lane. There might be a fight breaking out. Sono Flaren wants something. He's stepping up, backs off. Very hard to get around that massive cage. Anyone who touches that gets stunned for a long time. Late Snake really wants us to play mid. They're putting people in bushes. They are crowding all around this turret, but not going in. There's Game Name. Almost predicts the dash, just a little bit too slow. Bastion will get out. This turret might be in danger, though. Tristana can kill these very quickly, but if she steps too far forward, Bastion will kill her. Next Rift Herald is up. You see pings from both teams going that way. Copper Hills would love to take this to get some gold back in their pockets. Looks like Late Snake might just be backing away. They don't really have a way into that river, so Copper Hills might get this Rift Herald for free. They have started the Herald. We see Game Name moving up. Pokeyheart is also in the area. They can try to get a steal. They can try to fight this. Shen is nearby. He has his ult. Game Name gets the hook on Bastion. Bastion is getting deleted. He's fleeing. He is down. It's now at 3v2. Things are looking hairy for Copper Hills. But Copper Hills was able to kill the Rift Herald in time. Sono Flaren gives his life to pick up that eye. And it looks like Aiden is not going to be getting out of here either. I mean, Skywalker. I don't know who Aiden is. That was a 3-for-0. Oh, wait, no, 3-for-1 in favor of Late Snake. Things are looking dicey for Copper Hills. Milk just trying to get some farm, getting bullied by Game. Duckathon. Gonna show why Tristanas are so good at obliterating turrets. That thing's basically gone already. Absolute unit kind of just has to sit and stare. That tower is gone. Copper Hills has been forced back entirely, almost into their base. They're just barely poking their noses out past those second towers. They're going to need to get some more map presence if they want to turn this game around. Looks like they're making a play, got to try to catch someone, but Sono was not aware that there were 3 people waiting. Late Snake gets an easy kill, and they're just going to walk away with that. And that is 30 seconds where Copper Hills does not have a jungler. Baron's up. They could possibly even make a play for that right now. And here's a big fight. We've got the teleport coming in. Big ulti from the Misfortune, but gets jumped on by a Shen and a Nocturne. Misfortune getting deleted. Bastion trying to do some damage back, but he's attacking the Shen. Wrong target. Just like that, Milk and Absolute Unit are gone. The bot lane for Copper Hills is dead. No one died from the side of Copper Hill or from Late Snake, and they are going on to the Baron now. Sono Flaren is up with the smite. He could maybe make a steal, but with a 3 versus 5, this is going to be sketchy. Copper Hills needs some sort of play. They need to get some gold back. They are bleeding heavily right now. Baron not dying too quickly. Skywalker gets caught out with the hook, and there it is. Baron is dead. That is a massive bonus to the side of Late Snake. They're going to be able to push lanes easier. Skywalker taking one back, does manage to kill Game Name. That's all he's going to get before he dies. There are 4 members of Late Snake now with the Baron buff. They're going to be pushing down these lanes, going to try to knock down as many turrets as they can before that runs out. And, excuse me, that's not supposed to come up. Okay, I don't know why that came up. Anyway, you didn't see anything, so don't worry about it. Copper Hills pushing out. This is actually a very good play. When the enemy team has Baron buff, you want to keep them as far away from your base as you can. And Sono Flaren gets caught out one more time. Copper Hills trying to get something. They are getting wiped out. Bastion coming in from the side. He's got a flank, but can he actually kill anyone? That Rift Herald was dropped, but Bastion caught out by the Shen. He's trying to run. Got away with the invisibility. Looks like that blast gun's gonna get him to safety. But it is just Bastion and Skywalker. Those are the only 2 left for the side of Copper Hills. They have got to defend this Nexus. Late Snake actually probably has time to end the game here. But instead they're getting Dragon Soul. There's that big damage bonus I was talking about earlier. Copper Hills isn't even alive to try to stop them, so Late Snake just takes this one for free. With Baron and Dragon Soul, that's pretty much game over already. The rest of this is going to be just a formality. But we'll see, maybe Copper Hills can make a miracle play, turn this one around. The biggest problem is right now there are no neutral objectives up, there are no Barons, there are no Dragons. They can basically just kill minions and wait for something to come up on the map. And they're fighting. We have got a big brawl breaking out in the jungle. Skywalker fighting crazy one more time in the Shadow Realm, but he is surrounded by 4 people. He's going to come out to a bad day, and there it is. He is instantly deleted. Absolute Unit trying to get in. He gets pulled in deeper than he wants, taken out as well. Now it's the Misfortune's time to burn. Nocturne diving in deep without fear, and just like that, Copper Hills is aced. Quadra kill for game. And Late Snake is going to walk this down mid lane to end game number 1. They actually looks like are pushing 2 lanes. Sono Flaren's up. He could try to do something crazy here. Unfortunately, for a 1v4, there's not much else you can do at that point. Sono Flaren gets wiped out. First Nexus turret goes down. Second Nexus turret following closely behind. Will they kill the Nexus? It looks like they want to kill Absolute Unit. Deadly Skywalker coming in. He doesn't have his ult, so he's not going to have a chance. And the game is over. Congratulations, Late Snake, on win for game number 1. We will be right back in a few minutes when we go to game number 2. Okay, I just heard from the second team, some of their players have to leave, so there will be no game number 2. So this game goes once again to the side of Late Snake. Better luck next year, Copper Hills. Someday you'll be able to beat these guys, but it's not today. Thank you for joining our stream. We will be back at 6 o'clock with Overwatch. It's going to be spicy. Playoff round number 1. Look forward to that. We will see you all later.